Will Smith has got another movie out. Don't watch it because he shouldn't be rewarded in any way, shape or form for his behaviour after the Oscars. But we get to see yet another insight into a man desperate to keep making money.
I can't even. Okay, these Hollywood celebrities who think they're something, they're all that in a biscuit. They are drunk on their own wine. And why? Why? Because they can memorize lines and repeat them in a way that's persuasive. Why am I supposed to celebrate you like you're the second coming because you can do that? Well, I don't. And most people don't. So he gets up there, behaves outrageously at the most lavish, exciting in the Hollywood industry event of the year. And now his apology tour, here's how it should go, Paul. I did something really stupid and cruel, and I'm deeply apologetic for it. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you. I hope I earn your forgiveness. Period. You know what he's doing? Poor me. He literally went on Trevor Noah, this failing late night comedian show, and said, hurt people, hurt people. Oh my God.
Oh,
no.
Stop it.
No. Why don't you explain to us about his childhood trauma? We don't care. Tell it to Oprah. Shut up.
Come on. There's a lot of damaged people in that room and they don't get up and start smacking people. But also,
right.
what I love is that, as we know, right, you say even the mildest of things on Twitter, you're cancelled, right? If he had stood up on stage after winning Best Actor and said, I support life, I'm not pro-abortion, he'd never get another movie. But the idea that this guy gets a second chance and people who didn't physically assault anyone never work again kind of tells you everything about how sick that joint is.
Well, let's be honest. If Will Smith were white and had assaulted Chris Rock, a black man, at the Oscars, he would never work again a day in his life. He gets a pass because he has his skin color and because he's a huge star. And Hollywood celebrates that and values that above all else. He's rich, he's famous, and he can memorize the lines and say them just the way we like them. And let's not forget, he was starring in this movie playing King Richard, Serena and Venus Williams' father, another thing that the Hollywood left wants to celebrate. So all the stars were aligned for him. They have to act like they're mad over this one incident because they realize that the general population doesn't appreciate it, but they're not really mad. Will Smith is going to get a total pass and all the time remind us about how he's the real victim. Can I just remind you, Paul, there is a guy, his name is Lieutenant Jason Redman, and we've talked about him on my show. This is a crazy, incredibly inspirational guy. U.S. Navy SEAL, got both of his eyes shot out, U.S. Fighting it for the U.S. in Afghanistan and Iraq. He posted a sign outside of his door that said, if you're going to come in this room where I'm recovering with anything other than optimism and an attitude ready for fun, if you want to come in here and feel sorry for me, stay out. I don't want your pity here. Will Smith could take a lesson. We don't care about his childhood trauma. Go talk to your therapist. You behave badly. All we want you to hear you say is, I'm sorry, and then you get back to work quietly and humbly.